2021 CR 8728B, State of Texas versus Britney Marie Brewbaker. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
Defense?
Meredith Chacon for Ms. Brewbaker, Your Honor.
Are you Britney Brewbaker?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled motion to revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Britney Marie Brewbaker who was placed on community supervision in 2021 CR 8728B for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on February 23rd, 2022 for a term of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Britney Marie Brewbaker, did in there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of March 2023 in violation condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Waiver of any violated condition.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 6 years in prison and up to $1,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, there is, Your Honor. It is to deny the motion and continue with her on her preferred
She's on regular.
probation, Your Honor, and have her attend the state contracted ISF cognitive track, remain in custody until treatment bed is available. In addition, transfer the probationer to ISP and complete the intensive outpatient treatment.
All right. Is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. So I see here that you've been here before for not following the court's conditions of probation. So why are you not reporting?
I just messed up.
No, I mean, there has to be a reason. You know, you're looking at 6 years in prison. When you have a contract, when you're on probation, the contract is not between your attorney and the state. I don't have to follow their agreement. The contract is with the court. So why are you not reporting? Would you like to go to prison?
No.
Then why are you behaving as though you want to go to prison? Because last time you were here, and I didn't hear the motion, Judge heard the motion, there was a violation of condition number 2 and number 14 that you pled true to. And the conditions were altered and amended for SATF, followed by aftercare, weekly UAs for 2 months. And there's to be CPS compliance. So why are you not doing what you need to do?
I went to go take a drug test on the day I got out, January 18th. And they didn't submit it till the 19th. So I was getting more consequences for them not submitting it to the 19th.
So what is the March? You're not reporting in March. What does that have to do with them not submitting things?
I just got discouraged.
Any questions?
No, Judge, I did have a conversation with my client about that being a poor choice and that she needed to own up to it and that the cognitive track they were offering her might help her with better decision making.
And what is happening with the CPS case?
It got closed.
So were her rights terminated or?
No, Your Honor, her son lives with her dad, which is where she was living.
Probation? So is this a good fit ISF? And did she ever complete SATA?
Your Honor, she did 119 days in SATA. The aftercare is where it kind of went awry. What Mr. Garahan stated, that is what the recommendation is from the probation department.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give you a choice. Sometimes I can give people choices. Sometimes I cannot. I will grant the motion and sentence you to 2 years in the prison, or I will follow the recommendation that's been tendered. Which would you prefer?
The 2.
You want to speak to your attorney about that or no?
Yeah. I'll support the ISF.
Okay. All right, I'll deny the motion. Alter and amend conditions to include state ISF cognitive, followed by ISP. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
I would say after she is released from state ISF, a complete intensive outpatient treatment,
All right.
maybe weekly reporting for a month.
All right, that'll be followed by intensive outpatient treatment with probation. And instead of weekly reporting, we'll just do the UA hotline until further notice.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything else that you need from the court? All right, in this court, communication is key. If there's an issue and you feel as though probation is not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. I'm here. You understand? Now, is there anything else you need to be successful? All right, do not come back here for not reporting again. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
To 683 State of Texas versus Valerie and Ramos. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Todd McCray for Valerie Ramos.
And are you Valerie Ramos? Showing you what's entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision, and state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Valerie Ann Ramos who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2018 CR 12683 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams on July 18, 2019 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes.
State?
Violated condition number 5 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Valerie Ann Ramos, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of November and December of 2022, January, February, March, April, May, and June of 2023 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
And Your Honor, we waived and abandoned the other violations alleged in the motions.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there an agreement?
Your Honor, there's an agreement in part. We've conferred with the defense and state have conferred, and we want to agree to extend her for 2 years, complete the jail tap, and follow the recommendations, which is the probation recommendation, with the zero tolerance regarding reporting. We disagree about the 60-day jail sanction. We are asking the court to follow probation's recommendation for the 60-day jail sanction. But I believe defense would like to be heard on the judge.
All right, yes.
Judge, on behalf of Ms. Ramos, she fell into some very difficult circumstances, which I believe she reported to probation that she didn't have a phone and she had lost her housing and she was living in a car and she had no electricity. She tells me that she also had a stroke in May of this year, and so she was hospitalized. She's not experiencing any mental symptoms or physical symptoms, and she says that she's okay now. She does have a place to go, so she won't be homeless anymore. She would like to live with her daughter, Alexandra. She says Alexandra didn't have a place to stay during the period that I'm describing, and that's why she was living in the car during that period of time. She did complete the IOP treatment with the Bexar County BCC SCD on December the 10th of 21. I found her to be very cognizant of her responsibilities to the court. She is agreeing to an extension of the term, although that term technically expired in early in July of this year. She's been in custody, Judge, about 32 She was arrested on July the 2nd of this year, so she's been in custody about a little less than 30 days, and we just wanted you to consider that in terms of if there needed to be an additional sanction if the court follows the agreement and extends her probation. That's our plea to the court. She's 42 years old, and I think she does want to satisfactorily complete this. And I think given the changing circumstances, she tells me she feels like she would be able to do that successfully if the court would extend her.
All right. So can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Valerie Ramos,
All right. Your daughter, how old is she?
23.
Does she have children?
Yes, she does.
What are their ages?
8, 5, 3, and 5 months.
And so I'm assuming she's on housing.
No. She has a
So
house.
why didn't she have a house before?
They were fixing it.
Who was
remodeling. My daughter and her husband were fixing the house. So.
All right. So where is she staying now? She's staying in a home or an apartment?
And she's living in that house 2, 3, 4 when I'm at home.
When's the last time you used drugs?
It's been a while before my stroke.
All right. What I can tell you is I'll extend you, but I'm going to extend you for 3 years. I'll do the TAP evaluation will be while in custody. It's going to be following whatever recommendations TAP evaluation is recommending. Or if you would like, I'll revoke you and sentence you to 2 years. Which would you prefer?
The extension.
All right. I'll deny the motion. Alternate amend conditions, extend her for 3 years. There's to be a TAP evaluation while in custody. She's to follow all recommendations of TAP. If TAP says inpatient treatment, then you're going into inpatient treatment. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. So that means you are not allowed to be their babysitter or any of that. Do you understand?
Yes.
Probation, is there anything else?
You understand, Ms. Ramos?
Anything else from either side?
No, you're.
All right, we're off the record from here on out. Everything that you do, you need to ask yourself 2 questions. 1, is this something that could result in me potentially going to prison for 10 years? If the answer is yes, do not do it. If the answer is maybe, do not do it. And number 1, you need to report. The fact that you were living in your car, there is no excuse for not reporting because you could have driven that car to the probation office. And if you were living in your car, I know you didn't go without food for that entire time. You could have asked somebody, could I use your cell phone? I need to call my probation officer. But again, all you had to do was drive to probation. It's here in Bexar County, and they would have taken you. You understand?
Yes.
All right. And there's no gang affiliation with her, is there?
No.
All right. What's up with the Batman tattoo?
I like Batman.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. You know, people always tell me with Batman, is he really a superhero because he has no superpowers?
Judge, he's out there trying to do right, and he's just relying upon his humanity to do that.
You know, there's a where all of them are sitting down at the Justice League trying to figure out who should be in charge of things. So Superman is there and he was telling Batman, yeah, you shouldn't lead. And then Batman is telling him, hey, kryptonite, that's your weakness. And he's like, not many people have kryptonite. He's like, kryptonite is all over the place. And then with Green Lantern, he's like, yellow.
Did they put Batman in charge?
Yeah, they ended up doing that. But, well, no, they left it up to debate. The reason why they said, because he went through everybody at the table. But when they got to Wonder Woman, he didn't have anything. They're like, she doesn't have a weakness.
I like Batman because of the saying. The saying is, why do we fall? So we can learn to get back up.
Ah, well, I like Batman too. I guess that's his superpower.
getting back
But
up.
Shazam has no weaknesses. But okay. All right. Thank you. Good luck to you.
My name is Happy. I upload courtroom video for education purpose. This video may contain copyrighted works not specifically authorized for use, but believed in good faith to be protected by the fair use doctrine under Section 107 of U.S. copyright law.